So we're here this afternoon with Sheila Burns, who runs the PrimRose Donkey Sanctuary. And if you could just tell us, how did you first get the idea to start this sanctuary for donkeys?
Well, initially, my boys and I lived in Georgetown, and we moved out to the country. And we bought a farm that had an empty barn. And I wanted to have animals, but I didn't want to have sheep or goats, and I'm nervous of horses. So I met a lady with a donkey, and that started me off. I just got the warm, fuzzy feeling that that's what I wanted for the barn. She was on her way up to Aurelia to visit a friend, and she saw a sign on the side of the road that said donkeys for sale. So she went in and talked to Mr. Horn, and he introduced her to Primrose, who at the time had a baby by her side. And she called me, and I said, yeah, get her. So that's how we started off with Primrose. That's Primrose, and she's, as I said, she's 46.
Merci.
She's the boss. She's the one that started it all. Hey, then to start the sanctuary itself, the sanctuary was started in January 2001. When I moved here in 2000, within a space of 3 days, I was asked to rescue 3 donkeys. And I thought, well, I got to do this properly. And obviously, this is my life. Now, this is the way I'm meant to go. So I became a sanctuary, and then in 2004, I became a charity. Okay. I have here 55. And that includes mules and hinnies, too. Okay. Oh, this is Gina. She's a mule. And then this one over here coming is Socks. Socks is also a mule. Okay. He's only 2.
Okay.
And she's 16. And then the one walking right there, that's Finnegan. Behind him is Canterbury. She's a miniature horse. This one over here is Gordon. Then there's another mule, Austin, and another one, Wilson, and all the mules seem to stick together. A lot of them do come in with slipper foot, which is an overgrown hoof, in poor condition, neglected. A couple of them have been abused, but there are others here who come from homes that they were not. It's not that they weren't wanted. It's just that they weren't able to be kept. If the donkey is sound and is very easy to get along with and sweet, I can adopt them out. So right now I have 73 adopted out.
So how many donkeys do you figure you have passed through here?
210. And the challenge is when you get a donkey is to figure out how they're going to fit in with everybody else. So you have to kind of figure out their lifestyle, their previous lifestyle, and how we can help them integrate into ours. Also, some of the donkeys we get have not been handled well, so you have to tread softly when you go to them. They have to know that you're going to be gentle. You have a kind hand. You're not going to hit them. And some of them, that they turn around within a couple of weeks, when others will take a year. Sometimes it's hard for them to get used to another donkey, because some of them have been bought when they were little and have not known another donkey except maybe for their mother. They will partner up with somebody eventually. Like I've got families here of 4 donkeys, of 3 donkeys, of 5 donkeys. Just that donkeys that have come in by themselves and have kind of meandered in with another family. So then they're accepted. So I've got little pods of donkeys that stay together. So there's 3 sizes of donkey. There's mammoth, then you have the standard size, then you have the miniature. Now, these 2 have been together for a long time, to the point where she's very protective of him, and he is very protective of her. Maggie and her daughter Olivia. Jesse and his buddy Susie Q. Susie came from Alberta with her mother and 3 siblings. and 3 siblings went on to Nova Scotia. The mother and Susie stayed here, and then the mother passed away Christmas Day about 3 years ago. So she's buddied up with Jessie, and Jessie needed a friend at the time, so this works out well. Oh yes, we've been to a couple of schools. One of the high schools in town, the principal bet the kids that if they raised over a certain amount for the Terry Fox run, he would kiss a farm animal. Well, the kids really wanted a pig, but that wasn't going to work out, so Primrose came along. So we took her down to the high school and up on the stage, and he kissed her. Mm-hmm. She's been through the Golden Plough once. She went from room to room. It was her choice, not mine. She just decided to walk. We've been in parades and various places. It's been a lot of fun with her. Unfortunately now, she's 46, so I'm very careful as to where we take her now. We live totally on donations. I mean, I have my pension if I have to squeak anything in, but we're doing it so far. The community has just been so generous. Everybody's just so generous, especially at this time. We have not been able to have any of our events. Our open days are down to the fence line tours. And it's a little tough sometimes, but we're doing it. We're making it. You can donate on the website. I believe it. You can send an e-transfer, PayPal, a check, of course, or through Canada Helps. Or if you want to contact me, you can send me an email at primrosedonkeysanctuary@gmail.com. And we can make an appointment to visit. Yeah, we're accepting volunteers. We always need somebody, especially wintertime now. Yeah, just contact me and wear a pair of boots. And
How many volunteers do you have, and what are their what's their role?
I have 33. So on any day, there's 5 to 6 volunteers here. They clean out the barn. They scoop and the poop and clean, and they groom and just get things ready for the nighttime. Mm-hmm. So that's what they're doing right now, is they're putting straw in the stalls and getting things all comfy for the night. This is Molly and Elizabeth.
Nice to meet you, ladies.
And Princess doesn't have any lower eyelids or eyelashes, so she usually has a fly mask on.
Is that congenital?
We don't know. I got her from a cattle farm in Collingwood. This here is called a crest. Okay. This is fat. Mm-hmm. So in her previous life, she was either in with sheep and goats, and she was allowed to eat their food, their creek feed. So excuse me, I'm talking. So she was allowed to eat that, and this is what causes this lumpiness here. So this is Preston, and he's actually a meat goat, and he'll be 9 years old this year. He's a big boy. Harry came to us very fat, and we've been able to get him to lose some weight, and this crest again. Getting floppier, isn't it, Harry? See? He says, I don't care, lady, just where's my food? Yeah, Bernice is the goat. And with Lamont, he was in a crate in the kitchen, and I call him Kitty, 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 and he'd come out for his bottle. Here we've got Junebug and Oscar. All right. They came together. Oscar here, the white one, had a large lump growth on his mouth, and he could hardly eat. So we had that removed. And this is Odie. Odie, he's my man. He's been here. He's been with me. He's 26, and I got him at 8 months old. So he's my boy. Yes, I'm talking about you. They were found in an animal hoarder's house in the basement. And the Feral Cat Society went and investigating cats and found the 2 pigs in the basement. So when Donkey took Jesus into Jerusalem for the crucifixion, he was pushed away. And he lay at the bottom of the cross until everybody had left. And when he got up, that's the shadow of the cross. Every donkey has it. Some you see, some you don't.
I have to say, I have been wanting a donkey in the Christmas story forever, and so the fact that Primrose is part of it this year has me very, very excited.
Thank you for that.